All right. Even though the NFL games are about to start, I actually kind of forgot about my college football video. So I'm just gonna go do a quick rundown of a couple of college football games. You know, today we're gonna switch it up. I know I'm a Georgia fan, but there's no reason to waste time making a Georgia review when nobody's gonna care about them. They're probably just gonna skip it and go to the games that actually mattered today. Speaking of Colorado and Oregon, man, it's sad to see this happened to Colorado, but I kind of expected it. Not this bad, but I did expect them to lose. I said that they would be lucky. No, not lucky. I said that they should be proud they beat either Oregon and USC. Despite people saying that they were probably going to beat both. They're not. They weren't. Um, yeah, I was hoping they would put up more points. That would be a higher scoring game for Colorado, but Oregon shut them down on offense and defense, putting up 22 points in the second quarter and allowing no points in the first three. Let's go down the box score, starting with Colorado. Shedeur Sanders continues to throw no interceptions, 23 of 33, 159 and a touchdown. What else? Wait, hold on, let me put this on Do Not Disturb for a second. All right. No run game again from Colorado. They're not going to win anything big until they get a run game. Even great passing teams like Tennessee and Alabama has some sort of a run game, and that's just gonna be a big game changer for this team. They need a running back. Xavier Weaver continues to be great, but Michael Harrison is the one who grabs a touchdown. Javon Antonio and Michael Harrison had a couple. Just Javon Antonio had a few receptions for 42 yards. Tackles, 10 for Juwan Mitchell, 8 for Cooper, and 8 for Woods. A sack for a couple of players here. We have 2 total sacks. One from Cameron Silman Craig and Jordan Dominic. Is it still Dom? I don't know. 6 total tackles for loss and 2 pass deflections. 1 from Cooper and 1 from Jeremiah Brown. They did have 1 interception as well. It was Jaquez Robinson, their only interception on Bo Nix. As you can see, not much really went well for Colorado here. A couple of sacks, a pick, 1 touchdown. That's it. Oregon, it was completely different. Bo Nix, 28 of 33, 276 yards, 3 touchdowns and a pick. Looks like his sluggish days at Auburn are over, as he's been amazing for Oregon. Ty Thompson, their backup, even ended up playing a couple snaps. Running, Bucky Irving, 10 for 89. That's what I meant about that running game. Also, Jordan James, 7 for 54 and a touchdown. Noah Whittington, 8 for 45 and a touchdown. Bo Nix also had a rushing touchdown of his own. Receiving, Troy Franklin, a $126 and 2 touchdowns. Along with a couple other receivers, Trayshawn Holden, Ted Johnson, both having over 40 yards and 4 receptions. They did fumble, but they did recover it, so it doesn't really matter. They had a ton of sacks. Shedeur Sanders continues to be running for his life every game. I hate to see it. I hate that Colorado has no defensive or offensive line, no line of scrimmage presence for his team. It's going to hurt them every week until they get it together. Also, 7 tackles for loss as well. It's just not looking good for anything resembling a line on Colorado. Also, I'm only doing 2 games today. I'm doing this game, and then you'll see what the other game I'm doing. I don't really care about the Alabama game. Alabama moments are both irrelevant. Oh, yeah, and 3 pass defense for Kyrie Jackson. That's big. No interceptions because Shedeur is very careful with football. Even when he's pressured, he is. But, I kind of saw this coming. I really like Oregon. The 3 college football teams I like, really, besides the Bulldogs, are Oregon, Cincinnati, and Colorado. Georgia's my favorite team because I'm from Georgia, but those are 3 other teams I actually like. And if it's not going against the SEC, I don't really care about the SEC, actually. If they're going against a team, I'm usually going to root for them. Let's go down to our last game. But we'll just say Alabama beat Ole Miss by 14 because people don't understand. Alabama's still a really good team. It's just that they're not a great team. So I think Alabama's really good, and Ole Miss is good, and you saw the really good team win. The last game I wanted to go over was the game I actually watched. Not LSU, not Tennessee. Ohio State, Notre Dame. Now, Ohio State ended up winning by a last-second touchdown. It was interesting to watch. I could never tell if Ohio State was going to destroy them on that last drive, score a touchdown, win the game, or if Notre Dame was going to come up with a big stop. The game kept me guessing. It was fun to watch. It's weird to say fun to watch for a 17-14 game, but that's what it was. These teams evenly scored in the second half, but in the first half, Ohio State did put up that one field goal, which gives them the win here. Box score, but also Notre Dame still shouldn't be dropped very far. Like I always thought they didn't drop it at all. They're still great. So Ohio State is very slightly better. I don't think either of these teams are like the best in the league. But I think they're both going to be competing for the Big Ten championship at the end of the season. Now it's looking like unless Michigan falls off hard, it's just going to be Michigan versus Ohio State again. Wait, was it that last time? Am I forgetting something? I don't know. I don't really follow the Big Ten Championship like that. But I will be this year, so this will be my first time, like, really being into it. But let's stop all the chit-chat, get into the box score. Kyle McCorder's pretty good. Couldn't put the ball in the end zone, though. At least he didn't throw any picks. Travion Henderson was a great running back. 14 for 104 and a touchdown. Chip Trainum had a bad average, but he did score. A lot of receiving yards for Mecca Buka, of course, and Cade Stover. Xavier Johnson had a big catch, and Marvin Harrison was all right. They double-teamed him a lot. Not very surprised that he didn't do amazing. Lathan Ransom with 13 tackles. That's big. No sacks for Ohio State and only 2 tackles for loss, though. You want more pressure on the quarterback, and you want more big tackles on the line. They get 5 pass defense, though, which is pretty good. No interceptions, no big kick returns. 1 field goal by the kicker Fielding. A decent game for Ohio State. Not how you want to win, but a win's a win. Notre Dame, Sam Hartman, 17 of 25, 175, and a touchdown. Audric Esteem, 14 for 75 yards per carry, which is pretty good. Also, Jeremiah Love was great, too, along with, he didn't have as many carries, but J. Darian Price. Brian Payne had a touchdown. And what else? Rico Flores had the receiving touchdown. Mitchell Evans and Jane Greathouse did pretty good. And on defense, they didn't do much on the line of scrimmage either. No 1 sack and 2 tackles for loss. No big tackling games for them. But they have 6 pass deflections. It was an interesting game. Not, like, exciting in the sense of, oh, my God, he just scored. Oh, they just scored again. Picks. Not any of that. But it was interesting in the sense of seeing 2 top 10 teams face off, and the final drive was amazing. Really enjoyed the games. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's time to for me to actually lock into NFL football now. See you guys later.